DeForest Buckner.
That ain't going.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, on real feels, it feels lightweight good having a decent O-line and a good D-line, but I ain't never had this before.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the San Francisco 49ers. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Over there, right? You crazy.
Now they try the right side here.
You know over there, right?
And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. Give him 9 on the carry that time, but they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
You did throw the ball straight to
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
That boy out here. Dangerous, man.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. And they'll run it here. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, so much for picking it up on the ground on 3rd down. 3rd play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Going for it on 4th down. Allen eluding the pressure right. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Fuck out of here, Steve.
You know what I'm talking about, Vic?
Nope.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a
I don't know
jump
what you're
here.
talking about.
So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're in the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction.
Oh, come on, he was smoking.
I don't even know. I got a couple where I making spots. That's why.
Bro, you do like a trick, nigga.
No dice this go around. He's
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Looks to throw on 2nd down. Going up top. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Like that, huh?
Keep on picking the same defensive playoffs.
Yeah, bro. They play different, man. Different schemes.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Here's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
I run this play for reason, bro.
It's headed right. It's no good. He misses wide of the upright, and this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Vic. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
On this one?
Once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Vic again. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Elliott good with a PAT.
Was that one, Twan?
And that makes the score 7-0. Elliott now to kick this one away.
Or nah.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of the team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
I know what's coming out of there, please. I know what's coming out of there, please.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
I know what's coming out of there.
So here's Vic following the interception. Bind under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Vic on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What they say? Oh, I still made the catch. They're talking about 1st down. They gave me a yard more.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And the pressure gets to him again.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. Oh, good footwork on the spin. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Vic on 2nd and 10. He's going to fire one, deep left side. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And that one results in 35 yards.
We saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
First down, Vic. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Elliott now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Detroit! Over!
Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
The Bills on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6.
Got enough time to do all that, bro.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. A 2nd down throw for Vick. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Elliott now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Bills. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On 1st down, Allen nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Two minutes to go here in the first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And there he goes. The 49ers get there. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case, because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continue to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a 1st down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Vic will look to throw on first down. But he cannot get away. Down goes Vic.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now a second down throw for Vic. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught at the 25. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play there just before halftime. 53 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. And this one is incomplete. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Oh, he got lucky on that.
Vic readies to throw. His throw incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Vic to throw it. And he holds it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Hunter Henry, his first touchdown of the new season. And the 49ers add on to their lead. This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener that makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, you can quantify it, too, because you're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that extra push from your home fans, and it elevates your game.
And in the driver's seat right now, the Bills getting set to go. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
Take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Allen now looks to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. The Bills on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
My offensive line, they might not be overall rated.
A final shot before half for Allen. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off for the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've got time here in Santa Clara. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half.
They got his man complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high fly.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Odell Beckham Beckham, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the 49ers, they're just pouring it on. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead will swell by one more.
He's got 7 yards right there.
Elliott now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Why shouldn't they have the company by the side of Felix making a tackle?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Allen. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Come on, man. Where you going at?
That wasn't Zeke, though.
It don't matter. You love this
So
guy
the
for
special
twice.
teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. A first down throw coming for Vic. He's going to look deep down the field. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Second down, Vic. He can't get away. Down goes Vic. Avery Williamson coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Well, it was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. Vic now. And he's going to go down again.
It has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
I know he ain't even take the ball when he did it. Motherfucker was in there.
Throwing again. Throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Yeah, what's going on? I don't know what's going on with that nigga, man. Shit.
You ready to get that? Let's.
Throwing his helmet on third, and that is incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Do we want bench time?
No, we all over that.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
Man, I got to do something, fool. Get this first down. One time for the Bulls.
Going for it on fourth down. Allen. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Vic operating on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
White 20! White 20! White 20!
To throw, Vic. Oh, he stays up. But now he's swallowed up and taken down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now, here's Vic. Henry's got it out on the left side. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Fourth down, Vic. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They go for it on fourth down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. In for the score, and the 49ers continue to roll. Elliott good on the extra point, and will extend this big lead. Elliott now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Yo, MVP.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back on the
Hey, yo, how you make Man gives 20 second round, but Man quit on me first, bro?
Big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because
Man, I got the shit on YouTube, bro.
and you need all 11 11 working well together.
Everybody in the chat knows something about that,
You
bro.
need that one guy who can make a play against all odds.
And D full quit on me week 1, bro. I got this. Everything's on motherfucking on YouTube, bro.
Probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big.
Coverage and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and they'll start out with great field position.
I call that favoritism, man.
Enemy territory.
You can't, bro. I ain't know nothing about it. When Twan said something about it, going to
So here's Vic following the interception. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Favoritism, man.
He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Vic on second down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe you can go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
Drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though it completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't
What
help
up?
the contract time.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete.
Who's that?
The Bills' offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And
Oh, you talking about the little fast rookie?
Because
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Send it. Yeah.
a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football.
Yeah, I'm playing it now.
I think maybe you go play action.
I'm in the
show
4th
your
quarter,
quarterback,
42-0.
confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
I'm over here throwing the ball to everybody, MVP. I'm trying to force feed it to one person. Tell me why I got 6 touchdowns thrown a different person on every touchdown. Fucking mad as fuck, man.
Here's Allen. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield.
Yeah, I'm playing
at
this
the
boy
50.
Chief.
9 yards on
Chef,
the pickup
whatever
there, and
his
it
name
keeps
is.
the drive alive. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. Throw left side on target to Kane, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down.
Damn, MVP, you beat the hell out that dude's eyes, man. Okay, I see you.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Allen now on 1st down. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Select, you're taking the Rnfl? Trade me some of your older players then. Nah, I mean if you got older old linemen, because they drop when you tank. You know that, right? You don't play.
Now a first carry for their fullback.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If you tanking, you get some of them older linemen, man. Come on.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
trying to catch the ball. My nigga got hella height over him, man.
Allen looks to throw on second down. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
The Bills on third down. It has been a disaster. 0 for 8.
You trying to rip me off, MV?
This is 3rd and 4.
Okay, I'll see you. I'll fuck with you. I said, I'm over. I'm like,
they're able to find Deion Kane complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first.
man, this dude Chef got a nice quarterback. You gonna whooping his ass?
That won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
Just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out.
Catch it. They'd be way better off if they just catch the ball.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
What a game this defense has played. They're pitching a shutout, so it'd be fun to watch down the stretch to see if their defensive coordinator continues to be as aggressive as he's been all game long.
First round, first pick. That's the next mission.
Oh, y'all in the NFC, I ain't really got y'all.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Okay, I'm trying to get my.
They'll give it to him up the middle. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I hope
and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No.
Boy, Chef said his
They haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. The 49ers offense now. They work their way back onto the field. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those moments.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing, Vic. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Vic. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
Oh my God, these niggas, bro.
Back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
Hey, bro.
Vic to throw on 4th down. Flush to his right. Looking left sideline, it's complete. They go for
let's go.
Down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Ryan looked down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Well, they're going to throw it here with Vic. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
What is that? You need him?
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Here's Vic. This will be called about the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Elliott now to add the extra point. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Elliott now to kick this one away.
For what? What team's that on?
And here come the Bills. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Which one? Oh, that's on there. Who you say you wanted MVP?
That nigga Cass, I know he was 28.
Oh, you looking at the corner on Tato's team.
Game here with the running back.
Oh, left-handed Jets? Oh, yeah, this Tato team.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
You got a nice rookie right there.
Good pass.
Yeah, I did notice that though, Fee. You didn't try my corners too tough.
I wasn't going to, bro.
They too good.
First down, and they're going to throw without it. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. The Bills on 3rd down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and goal.
Yeah, see, this he's talking about the both of them cornerbacks.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
I was going to get that running back, though, just to have the lateral.
Just playing for pride at this point. Down big, but they'll go for it on 4th and goal.
Like,
they come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
What it end up being? Was it good?
And then he made a dumbass
Yeah, the corner's
slow
last.
ass corner.
Dead, I didn't know who to pick, man. That was my last good pick.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
My players on the draft board was gone first. All the linebackers I wanted.
Shit, then give me the rookie then, nigga. Let me get the rookie.
You what rookie?
The rookie you just drafted.
You want rookie linebacker?
Nah, the rookie corner.
Stop it.